There are many strategies in League of Legends. Some are good, some are bad. These are the ones that leave a bad taste in just about everyone's mouth. They are very situational, however, they are one of the most effective ways to create tilt on the enemy team. They do, however, push the boundaries of player who will do anything to win and complete douchebag. So here are the top 5 scumbag strategies used in League of Legends. Number 5, 1v1 me bro. League of Legends has no shortage of high egos. Plenty of players bragging about how they're so much better than they actually are. Some players are fairly susceptible to just a little bit of taunting. Many players want to show off their skill instead of actually winning the game. Taunting them and asking them for a 1v1 and then bringing your jungler over for the 1v1 is a pretty solid but very dishonorable way to pick up a kill for your jungler. While you definitely won't get any honorable opponent mentions after the game, you may get a kill for your jungler if they take the bait. This strategy works 50% better on Yasuo, Vayne, and Riven players. Number 4, target banning. Queue times have been drastically increased, and these days it can take anywhere from 5 to all the way up to 25 minutes to get into an actual game. It'll take especially long if someone dodges at the very end of the champion select. While it is super annoying that you have to continue waiting and you basically wasted 5 minutes picking champions, you can use this to your advantage. If you have the same team as you did as the last queue before the dodge, there's a pretty good chance that the players on the opposite team will be the same players as well. Target banning the champions that they chose will lead to a higher success rate. While this does work great for common champions that are often banned, such as Zed, target banning is even more effective against niche champions such as Tryndamere and Heimerdinger because it is very likely that those players are one-trick ponies. Number 3, lag is something that we all deal with. Everyone can sympathize with a shitty internet connection. During those all-important ranked games where our internet just basically says to us, "Fuck this, I'm out." Some players may sympathize with your connection problems. Of course, if you don't actually have any connection problems, those could lead to some interesting things.
Can I kill them? Can I? Motherfuckers!
I got Ribbon Vlad. I sacrificed him. I thought you were lagging, dude. That looks pretty low. That looks like lag, bro.
Number 2, abuse the AFK. With the new edition of Slash Remake, those 4v5 games at the beginning of the game no longer exist. If someone didn't connect, you may surrender and start over now. However, Slash Remake is only available for the first few minutes of the game. If someone disconnects later on, well, you still basically got a 4v5 except you can't Slash Remake. Now, some players are gracious and allow the enemy to farm up to a decent amount. But if you want to win, well, players who have connection issues give you the same amount of gold as players who don't have connection issues. You can ask your jungler to come dive this poor person who has been AFK for the first few minutes of the game. You can grab your jungler to continuously abuse this poor person who's heavily underleveled. And there's a pretty good chance that they'll disconnect by their own hand next time.
Oh, God. Dude, guys, he left the game again. You guys made him rage quit.
And the number 1 scumbag strategy is Tiltseeker. While you're loading up into a game, go on to op.gg, lolking, lolnexus, or any of the other number of summoner checking websites, and look at the enemy team's match history. Check out who has the largest lose streak. That is the person that you focus. That is the person that you camp, that you take down, that you go after. People on losing streaks are probably already on tilt, so they develop slightly bad habits like missing CS, not warding, not looking at the minimap. They become very easy targets and will probably start raging at their teammates. Searching for tilt, searching for the best lane to camp is a very effective strategy for how some junglers get really fed and carry their games. So that is the top 5 scumbag strategies.